President Barack Obama addressed the nation to lay out his strategy for dealing with the terrorist group ISIS. The plan contains 4 parts. The first includes more airstrikes in Iraq against ISIS targets. The second piece of the puzzle will be to send 475 U.S. troops to Iraq to aid in intelligence and to train Iraqi forces. The third aspect, the president plans to step up counterterrorism efforts to cut off funding to the organization and to stem the influx of foreign fighters flowing in. And the fourth part of the plan includes continuing our humanitarian efforts to help those who have been displaced by ISIS.
I've made it clear that we will hunt down terrorists who threaten our country wherever they are. That means I will not hesitate to take action against ISIL in Syria as well as Iraq. This is a core principle of my presidency. If you threaten America, you will find no safe haven.
Now, in 2 weeks, the president says he will lead a UN Security Council meeting as the U.S. continues to gather support among the international community. Secretary of State John Kerry will also be traveling across the Middle East to make the case for a broad coalition. Now, we want to turn you now to Dave Llewellyn. He is live with the reaction from the president's announcements. Dave?
And Malcolm, Iraqi Christians and other religious minorities have been targeted by terrorists. For weeks now, Chaldean Catholics have been calling for the world to act to stop what they say is genocide.
We continue to face a terrorist threat.
President Obama's speech to the nation had Ode Arabo's full attention.
We can't erase every trace of evil from the world.
As spokesperson for the St. Thomas Chaldean Catholic Diocese, he wants to see the U.S. take the lead in the fight against Islamic State terrorists.
They kill you if you're Iraqi Christian and you don't convert. They kill you if you're Muslim and you speak out on behalf of the Christians. They kill you if you don't believe within their ideology.
Thousands of Iraqis have fled their homes. Arabo says what is taking place in Iraq and Syria is genocide.
A lot of Iraqi Christians, the Chaldeans, the Assyrians, the Yazidis have been beheaded. They've been persecuted. Some are horrific enough where they've been crucified. We're trying to let the entire world know that, as Bishop Francis says, if we don't stop evil, evil will spread. And they've made their intentions known.
Arabo says U.S. foreign policy is partly responsible for allowing ISIS to gain a foothold and spread its ideology.
We created the power vacuum, and these innocent people that don't pick up arms, that don't fight back, are easy prey. You know, some people have called it collateral of war. Some people called it casualties in a bigger game. I don't care what you call it, but we need to help these people.
Arabo says the U.S. must lead militarily, politically, and very importantly, from a humanitarian standpoint as well, as this conflict, this battle against terrorists continues in the Middle East. For now, we are live in Novi. Dave Llewellyn. Back to you, Glenda. Malcolm.
Thanks, Dave. Now,